Hey, welcome back to our series on the ABCs of plumbing, and today we're going to get into the B's, the three B's of plumbing. I enjoyed the series on the A's of plumbing, and I hope you did too. And we're going to get into the B's of plumbing. Now, when we get into these three B's, I want you to understand whether you're a beginner, or you're a journeyman plumber, or you're a business person. I think you'll be able to take these three B's and really be able to apply them to your business, your company, or just to your profession. So, without any further ado, I'm going to jump right into it. Let me start working on this whiteboard today. So let's get it. So the first B's out of all of the B's is B, B-E, early. Be early, right? Don't laugh at my E here, but yeah, be early. Now let's get into what being early means. Obviously, on any sports team you ever been to, anybody that ever studied any of the greats, the greats show up an hour before practice and they leave later, but they're always super prepared. That also equates very well in plumbing. Like you have to be early. All right. Being early, getting that coffee in the morning early, having your lunch done early, all of that is going to help you have a good day. And having a good day can help you boost revenue. So we understand that being early is really important on your day to day. But let's get into what being early means. Being early also means that it's going to give you a chance to be a little bit more aware. We're going back to awareness from last week. But when you're early, you can see whatever the scene is. Whether you're working for a company, whether you're looking at stuff in the industry, be early. A lot of people in plumbing were early on ProPress. They were early on certain cameras, and they became an expert at it. Being early doesn't just mean physically being early. Being early means being aware enough that you can see something that's about to come. I hope that makes a lot of sense. So be early. So for my young guys, once again, you don't have a choice. You have to be early. You have to stand out. Whether you're in the union or whether you're a private plumber, you got to be early. You got to be on time. Now, let me say this right about being early. So there's a couple of unions across the nation, and they'll have like 90 slots for apprentices with 2,000 people signing up. You don't think you want to be early then? Or you got a construction site where they need some guys to come on. Being early is, you just got to be early, guys. If you're serious about your craft, you're early. I don't know, it wasn't Bill Parcells, but it was the other coach of the Giants. It was like, if you're early, if you're on time, you're late. So we got be early. I think we understand that. Be early to innovation. Be early to adopt new things. And yeah, be early. So that's number one. Number two, be pre. Paired. All right. Be prepared. Right. Be prepared. I can't stress this enough. This will save you as an apprentice and a plumber time, as a new business owner, and as somebody that runs a shop or wherever you are in your plumbing journey. Being prepared will save you so much money and save you so much time. You gotta be prepared, guys. So let's look at it on the small level. Being prepared. If I'm an apprentice or I'm a young plumber, I'm going to be prepared. My tools are going to be together. Okay. I'm going to know what tools I need to lay out for the job. If I'm running service, I'm going to have everything that I need. I'm even going to be so prepared that I'm going to have another set of uniforms in case my uniforms get dirty. And if you're a young plumber and you're trying to show up and make a name for yourself, then you want to be so prepared that you anticipate what your plumber may need, right? You hit the first B, which was be early. Then you hit the second B, which is be prepared. Bro, you're going to go far. I promise you. And for my plumbers who are out here, you've been out here for a while. You're like, yeah, be early, be prepared. Listen to me, hear me out. You want to definitely be prepared, and you want to be prepared for not only the jobs, but the revenue that you're going to be held accountable for, but also be prepared if the winds change. And what I mean by the winds change, meaning you may not be uh, at that company that longer, or something may change, or something may shift. Being prepared also means to be prepared for your next level in your career. So please be prepared. So we got be early, and we got be prepared. Anybody want to guess what the next B is? Mike, John, anybody? Okay, nobody wants to guess. All right, cool. You guys stay on the Zoom and love you guys. All right. So the next one is be teachable. Oh, that's an L, and then that's an E. Don't laugh at myself. Be teachable. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. Normally I start with the apprentices, but I'm going to go to the business owners. Guys, I've seen so many people miss it because they are not teachable. You have to be teachable. And what do I mean by this? This means you listen more than you talk. And that's harder when you're in a place of authority, because you're always the person that's saying, hey, do this, or hey, do that, or whatever have you. But you have to be teachable, and you have to listen. We talk in a lot of my 101 plumbing classes and guys that I'm teaching. As a 54-year-old plumber, man, I seen us. We were packing and pouring lead. We were snap cutting cast iron. We were soldering, and now ProPress comes. And still to this day, there's a big argument in the plumbing space about, is ProPress good? Should you use it? Shouldn't you not use it? PEX piping. Listen, just because you learned something, and I'm speaking to my plumbers, I know you guys are so proud of what you learned in the time that you learned it. But don't be so proud because somebody taught you something that you don't see a new technology or a new wave. There's still guys that are doing paper invoicing. You have to be teachable. I'm always open minded when it comes to new technology, when it comes to like using AI to do estimates. Man, this new season that we have in life and in plumbing is so important, and it's so revolutionary, because a lot of the things that we used to do we don't have to do anymore. So please be teachable. Please make my E's a little bit better here, but be teachable. All right. For my younger guys, this goes without saying, right? You don't know. So be teachable, but also in that being teachable, be excited. If I'm riding with the plumber, and he's telling me something, you're not supposed to be on your phone, but if I'm like, hey, can I look this up? My best students are students that text me all the time. They'll just text me something they seen in the middle of the night because they were excited. You have to be excited. You have to be a learner. As a 54-year-old plumber, I am still learning. I'm still learning things in business. I'm still learning things in plumbing. Even though I was a service mechanic and business owner for over 30 years, I'm still learning. Be early. Be prepared. Be teachable. Those are the 3 B's that will carry you a long way. All right. I'll see you next week for the 3 C's in plumbing. It's all about those ABCs. Talk to you soon.